We're here with the photographer's diary in July 2018. I'm going to give you an insight into my life, a sort of diary, in which I tell you what I did in that month. So now let's take a look at July 2018. In the last month we spent some time in Spain, in Marbella, Cadiz and Tarifa, and had a lot of weddings. And in July, actually it continued. There were also many weddings, and whenever I do a wedding, I always make a gallery, an online gallery, so the people from the wedding can see the pictures. You will not see the pictures when you go to my site, only with a certain link you can see it. And I don't make one gallery, I usually make an overall gallery and then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 individual galleries, which are all organized by the subject. For example, the first gallery is getting ready. Pictures of the bride getting ready with the dress. Another gallery is yes, I will, or yes, I want. In Germany, it's ja, ich will. So that's the images from the church. Another gallery, in love. That's the couple photo shoots. Another gallery is time with friends and family. That's where all the people get together for the party and the location and the dinner. So many wedding shootings, and in between all these weddings, we got again 1 week to go to Spain. Last month we were on the west side of Malaga. This month we are on the east side of Malaga, where Anna lives in Neja. And the special thing that I can talk about now is Anna bought a dress, a flamenco dress. Flamenco is a dance, a cultural thing that is very common where she comes from. And she bought a dress, and we thought, let's take some pictures with the camera. I had just one camera, one lens, the Canon 6D Mark II. That's filming now. I'm filming with the 50mm 1.2 at f1.2. And I had the 85mm 1.2 lens with me. So Canon 6D Mark II, 85 1.2. And many pictures I shot at f1.2. Now shooting at f1.2, like I'm filming now, is very difficult, the old way. The old way, I mean looking through the viewfinder, looking through the camera, selecting a focus point or using focus and recompose. That is very difficult to do at f1.2. But with the live view, the screen, like I'm doing now, I see myself here on the screen next to the lens. I can see if I'm off screen or if I'm on screen. And I see if my head is cut off or if I'm in the frame. I see that immediately. And I see where the focus goes. So when I tap now the screen on the background, maybe here, you see the building is sharp. If I tap again on my face, you see my face is sharp. And it stays on my face. And this works so well that in photography and video, f1.2 is a joy to use, and you don't have to do anything with focus. It's done by the camera and it does it greatly. I will show you some images with the 85 1.2 with the flamenco dress. It was the first time that we went out without the baby, so it's the first time that we actually could make a photo shoot that's longer than a minute. And the crazy thing is, and that's my highlight of the month, and also in photography terms, maybe interesting to you, is I had another camera with me next to the Canon camera. It was the iPhone X, and that camera mode on that phone was so interesting because I never take pictures with my phone because I usually don't like wide angle shots. I like the blurry background that you see right now, the blurry stuff in the background, and you only see the person in the front sharp. That's what I like. And usually with the phone you don't get that much. Now with the iPhone you have the wide angle view, which all the phones have, but you also have the portrait mode, which is more like a 50mm, 60mm point of view. And you get the blurry background, and that works so well. It's so amazing how the images look in camera, on the phone, and the camera app has many filters that also look great without any setting changes. So I just click one button and all looks great, and that is so amazing. And you can immediately use the images, upload them, have them printed. You don't need a computer like with the DSLR. You always need a computer to edit the images. which is okay, but when you travel, I don't want to travel with a laptop. I really don't care. It takes a lot of my quality of life when I travel with a laptop. I travel without a laptop, and the iPhone X I think is an incredible tool to use for photography. I will show you the images with the 85 1.2 and with the iPhone X. And I think the iPhone X is really incredible. When you think about how small the lens is, the lens is tiny on the camera. You don't really see it. And then compare it to a camera lens like I'm using now, the 51.2 here on the Canon camera. It's an incredible evolution from the first iPhone to the iPhone X. And my phone that I use is from 2013. It's very old. I don't do anything with it but take calls and make phone calls. I don't do anything internet on the phone. But the iPhone X brought me to upgrading, and I'm looking forward to what Apple is coming up with now at end of 2018. And I think one of the phones that they will present I'm going to buy, because the iPhone X really surprised me positively in terms of photography. Now that was it. Many weddings, a couple of shootings with babies from couples that I photographed their weddings some years ago. So some family shoots, but most interestingly, and that's whenever I get paid for a shoot, I don't show you these images. So I can only talk much about the stuff that I did for free, which is the pictures we did in Spain with the flamenco dress. And yeah, that was the month July.